All right. It didn't work as much today. Decided to do some other stuff, some cleanup and all that. Um, so, and then I've kind of played around with how I'm going to set up my whiteboards. I'd like to start doing that maybe sometime this weekend. Start doing some whiteboard stuff. So I'm just playing around with it now, starting to get a feel for it. And then once I get started with that, then I can go ahead and just start doing some cool stuff. Yeah, because I want to start tutoring. I'd like to start tutoring um, maybe before my roommate gets back for good. I think he's coming back again at the end of the month for something, and then he's going to leave and then come back again the next month, and then he'll be back for good. So um, I'd like to, I'd like to get that started soon. So figure that out. Try to get the chemistry done before then. And then the crystal book I'd like to get done before then as well. Today I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the named crystals. Because if I do it the way that I've been doing it, the letters that are left, I think there's not very many. But if I do this just 3, S, T, U, I think there's 5 or 6 more after U, so might as well just finish it. So let's go ahead and do that now. And then my plan is just to read as much as I can tonight. I'll try not to sleep too much. I've been getting too comfortable with that again. That's the problem is I sleep too well. So, but I still get up a lot. And if I wanted to, I could start right back up, but I choose to go back to bed. But I need to get on a schedule where at least a couple times during the night, I just get up to read, and then I can go back to bed. Especially if I can get myself maybe actually no, I could talk pretty quietly to my microphone. I'm just yelling right now because it's training my voice while no one else is home. So all right, let me drink some water. I got the coffee thawing. And let's get started. Crystal Bible, Judy Hall. The final crystals. Sapphire. Let me brighten this up a little bit real quick. There we go. Zait is better. Nope. There we go. All right, sapphire. Blue, yellow, green, black, purple. Bright, transparent when polished, often small or larger cloudy piece. Some sapphire colors are rare, but most are easily obtained as uncut stones. Myanmar, Czech Republic, Brazil, Kenya, India, Australia, Sri Lanka. Attributes. Sapphire is known as the wisdom stone, each color having its own particular wisdom. It focuses and calms the mind and releases unwanted thoughts and mental tension. Bringing in peace of mind and serenity, sapphire aligns the physical, mental, and spiritual planes and restores balance within the body. This stone releases depression and spiritual confusion and stimulates concentration. It brings prosperity and attracts gifts of all kinds. Placed on the throat, sapphire releases frustration and facilitates self-expression. Healing. Sapphire calms overactive body systems and regulates the glands. It heals the eyes, removing impurities and stress. It treats blood disorders and alleviates excessive bleeding, strengthens veins, and improves their elasticity. Position. Touching the body, wear on the finger or place as appropriate. Specific colors. Each color of sapphire has its own unique attributes in addition to the generic qualities. Black sapphire is protective and centering. It imparts confidence in one's own intuition. This stone heightens employment prospects and helps in retaining a job. Blue sapphire is a seeker after spiritual truth, traditionally associated with love and purity. It is extremely effective for earth and chakra healing. This tranquil stone helps you to stay on the spiritual path and is used in shamanic ceremonies to transmute negative energies. It opens and heals the throat chakra, and the thyroid and facilitates self-expression and speaking your truth. Green sapphire improves vision, both inner and outer, and improves dream recall. It stimulates the heart chakra, bringing loyalty, fidelity, and integrity. This stone enhances compassion and an understanding of the frailties and unique qualities of others. It honors trust and respect for other people's belief systems. Pink sapphire acts as a magnet to draw into your life all that you need in order to evolve. It is a fast-acting stone that teaches you how to master emotions, clearing emotional blockages and integrating the transmuted energies. Purple sapphire awakens. It is helpful for meditation, stimulating the Kundalini rise and the crown chakra and opening spirituality. This stone activates the pineal gland with its link to psychic abilities and stimulates visionary qualities. It is extremely calming for the emotionally unstable. Royal sapphire eliminates negative energies from chakras and stimulates the third eye to access information for growth. This stone teaches responsibility for your own thoughts and feelings. It treats brain disorders, including dyslexia. Star sapphire has a 5-pointed star-shaped formation in its depths. This rare stone draws you into its depths and opens new intuition. It brings about centering of your thoughts and aids in participating in anticipating the intentions of other people. It is said to contact extraterrestrial beings. White sapphire has an extremely pure energy, opening the crown chakra. It takes spiritual awareness to a very high space, opening cosmic consciousness. This is an extremely protective stone that removes obstacles to the spiritual path. It is helpful in accessing your potential and life purpose. Yellow sapphire attracts wealth to the home and can be placed in cash boxes to increase prosperity and earnings. If worn, it should touch the body. Yellow sapphire stimulates the intellect and improves overall focus so that the bigger picture is seen. As an elixir, it removes toxins from the body. Sardonyx. Black, red, brown, clear, banded, opaque, maybe large or small, often tumbled. Easily obtained from specialist stores. Brazil, India, Russia, Asia Minor. Attributes. Sardonyx is a stone of strength and protection. It invokes the search for a meaningful existence and promotes integrity and virtuous conduct. Bringing lasting happiness and stability to marriage and partnerships, sardonyx attracts friends and good fortune. It can be gridded around the house and garden to prevent crime. A stone can be placed at each corner and at its doors and windows, but it is more effective to douse for exactly the right place. Psychologically, sardonyx supplements willpower and strengthens character. It increases stamina, vigor, and self-control. This stone alleviates depression and overcomes hesitancy. Mentally, sardonyx improves perception and aids the process of osmosis and processing of information. Healing. Sardonyx heals lungs and bones and resensitizes the sensory organs. It regulates fluids and cell metabolism, strengthens the immune system, and aids the absorption of nutrients and elimination of waste products. Position. Anywhere, especially laid on the stomach. Specific colors. In addition to the specific properties, or generic properties, specific colors have additional attributes. Black sardonyx absorbs negativity. Brown sardonyx grounds energy. Clear sardonyx purifies. Red sardonyx stimulates. Hold on, I'm gonna send a text message to a friend of mine real quick. Pause. All right. No, thank you. Okay, next, selenite. Pure white, orange, blue, brown, green. Translucent with fine ribbing, satin spar or coarser ribbing, fishtail or petal-like, desert rose, all sizes, easily obtained. United States, Mexico, Russia, Austria, Greece, Poland, Germany, France, England. Attributes. Translucent selenite has a very fine vibration and brings clarity of mind, opening the crown and higher crown chakras, and accessing angelic consciousness and higher guidance. Pure selenite is a link to the light body, helping to anchor it in the earth vibration. Selenite is a calm stone that instills deep peace and is excellent for meditation or spiritual work. Telepathy is enhanced by each person holding a piece of pure vibration selenite. The purest translucent white selenite has an ethereal quality and is said to inhabit the place between light and matter. An ancient stone, it is nevertheless one of the most powerful crystals for the new vibration on Earth. Selenite can be used to form a protective grid around a house, creating a safe and quiet space that does not allow outside influences in used internally in the corners of the house. A large piece of selenite placed in the house ensures a peaceful atmosphere. Selenite wands can be used to detach entities from the aura or for preventing anything external from influencing the mind. Carrying the imprint of all that has happened in the world, selenite teaches other lives and is very useful for checking on progress made and for accessing the plan for the present life from the between life state. It pinpoints lessons and issues that are still being worked upon and shows how they can best be resolved. It can be used for scrying, to see the future, or to ascertain what has happened in the past. Psychologically, selenite assists judgment and insight. Mentally, it clears confusion and aids in seeing the deeper picture. It brings about a conscious understanding of what has been occurring at the subconscious level. This is a powerful disperser and stabilizer for erratic emotions. Healing. Selenite aligns the spinal column and promotes flexibility. It guards against epileptic seizures. This stone neutralizes mercury poisoning from the dental amalgam and reverses the effects of free radicals. It is an excellent crystal for breastfeeding and nurturing a child. Its finest healing occurs at the energetic levels. Position. Hold or place in or around house. Selenite dissolves when wet. Specific colors and forms. In addition to the generic properties, different colored selenites have specific properties. Brown-orange selenite, Earth's angelic energies, and aids Earth healing. Blue selenite, placed on the third eye, quiets the intellect, facilitates shutting off mind chatter during meditation, and quickly reveals the core of a problem. Green selenite, assists in working towards the highest good. It makes you feel good about yourself and helps to overcome the effects of aging on the skin and skeleton. Fishtail selenite, provides deep healing for the nerves. It is extremely calming, stabilizing emotions and diffusing tension. This form of selenite is often called angel's wing selenite. It facilitates angelic contact. Desert rose selenite helps to dissolve self-imposed programs that have been running for too long. It releases the program and assists in finding an appropriate replacement. It can be used to strengthen affirmations of purpose. Seraphinite. What's that character from Final Fantasy VII? Sephiroth? Interesting. Maybe. I don't know. Green. Silvery feathers within the darker stone, often small and polished. Available in specialist stores, Siberia. Attributes. Placed on the third eye or meditated with, Seraphinite is a stone of spiritual enlightenment and is excellent for accessing self-healing. It is one of the crystals for making angelic connection and for opening the crown and higher crown chakras. This stone promotes living from the heart and has a gently cleansing effect on the heart chakra, opening to love. Its feathery wings whisk you up to a high spiritual vibration, and it is excellent for making journeys out of the body, protecting the physical body while you are gone. It can assist with reviewing the progress of life and with identifying the changes needed to put you on the path to peace and fulfillment. Healing. Seraphinite works best at a subtle level. It activates the spinal cord and its links to the etheric body, especially behind the heart, and can release muscle tension into the neck. It is useful for overcoming chills and for promoting weight loss. Position. Place on third eye or heart, or under pillow, or wear around the neck. Serpentine. Red, green, brown, red, yellow, brown, yellow, black, green, white. Mottled dual appearance, can be water-worn and often polished, all sizes. Rarity. Easily obtained from specialist stores. Britain, Norway, Russia, Zimbabwe, Italy, United States. Attributes. Serpentine is an earthing stone that aids in meditation and spiritual exploration. Clearing the chakras and stimulating the crown chakra, it opens psychic abilities and helps you to understand the spiritual basis of life. This stone opens new pathways for the Kundalini energy to rise. It assists the retrieval of wisdom and regains memories of past life. Psychologically, serpentine helps you to feel more in control of your life. It corrects mental and emotional imbalances and assists the conscious direction of healing energy toward problem areas. Physically, serpentine is extremely cleansing and detoxifying for the body and blood. It is said to ensure longevity. Healing. Serpentine eliminates parasites, aids calcium and magnesium absorption, and treats hypoglycemia and diabetes. Position: hold or place on appropriate spot. Infinite Stone. Light green serpentine is a gentle, tender-natured stone that brings you into contact with angelic guidance. It accesses and integrates the past, present, and future, and is excellent for past life exploration, as it promotes compassion and forgiveness for yourself and what you went through. Holding the stone takes you into the healing realms that exist in between lives state. So that healing that was not undertaken after a former life ended can be completed. This stone heals imbalances from past lives and clears emotional baggage from previous relationships. Placed on the throat, it aids speaking of the past and resolves issues that have been carried over into the present. Use Infinity Stone if you want to confront anyone from your past, as it brings a gentle touch to the meeting. Light green serpentine is excellent for pain relief, especially menstrual and muscular aches and pains. Shattagite. Dark and light blue, turquoise, mottled, often small and tumbled, obtainable from specialist stores, United States. Attributes. Uh, Shatakite is a highly spiritual stone that heightens vibration. It stimulates the third eye and the throat chakra, bringing them into harmony and alignment. It brings clear psychic vision and aids in understanding and communicating what is seen, particularly useful in cases where past life experiences has closed down metaphysical abilities. Shatakite removes hypnotic commands and edicts against using psychic vision. It can clear past life curses and commands to secrecy. Shatakite is helpful during channeling. It is strongly protective, ensuring that the entity does not take over the physical body. It reaches a high vibration, ensuring that the purest source is contacted. It can be used to develop psychic abilities, such as automatic writing and telepathy, and to facilitate clear communication with extraterrestrials. I have to look this up real quick. Automatic writing. Oh yeah, okay. So that's very similar to what I do when I'm watching like a TV show while I'm transcribing. Basically, I'm automating the transcript, the writing process or the typing process, and so I'm paying attention to my show while also copying word for word and punctuation for punctuation, whatever I'm copying. It's a pretty cool skill to have. So annoying. Later. Just kidding, never, huh? Ow. There we go. All right. Healing. Shatakite is beneficial for all minor health complaints, bringing the body gently back into balance. The elixir is useful as a general tonic, especially in the spring. The stone treats tonsillitis, increases the clotting properties of blood, and clears blockages from intercellular structures. Position. Place is appropriate. Smithsonite. Pink, lavender green, blue green, purple, brown, yellow, white, gray, blue. Pearly, lustrous, like layers of silky bubbles, all sizes. Easily obtained. United States, Austria, Greece, Italy, Mexico, Namibia. Attributes. Smithsonite is a stone of tranquility, charm, kindness, and favorable outcomes. It has an extremely gentle presence and forms a buffer against life's problems. It is the perfect stone for releasing stress that is almost at breaking point and for alleviating mental breakdown. This stone is ideal for anyone who has a difficult childhood and who felt unloved or unwanted. Smithsonite heals the inner child and alleviates the effects of emotional abuse and misuse. It is gentle, dissolving emotional hurt subtly. Its effects are noticed in feeling better rather than in traumatic emotional release. It may need the support of other crystals to bring things into conscious awareness. This is an excellent crystal for birth and rebirth and can treat infertility. Smithsonite aligns the chakras and strengthens psychic abilities. Holding Smithsonite during psychic communication makes you intuitively aware of its validity, or otherwise, placed on the crown chakra, it connects to the angelic realm. Psychologically, Smithsonite supports leadership qualities, especially where tact is required. Emotionally, Smithsonite aids difficult relationships. An excellent stone for a secure and balanced life, this stone imparts harmony and diplomacy and remedies unpleasant situations. Physically, as Smithsonite is excellent for the immune system, it can be gridded around the four corners of your bed with a piece under the pillow or on a bedside table. It is particularly effective combined with bloodstone or green tourmaline shaped over the or taped over the thymus. Healing Smithsonite heals a dysfunctional immune system, sinus and digestive disorders, osteoporosis, and alcoholism. It restores elasticity to veins and muscles. Position: place as appropriate or carry always. Place at crown to align chakras. Place pink Smithsonite over the heart or thymus grid around the bed or body. Specific colors: in addition to the generic attributes, specific colors of Smithsonite have additional properties. Blue-green Smithsonite heals emotional and other wounds by bringing in universal love, gently releasing anger, fear, and pain. It balances the energy field between the etheric and emotional bodies and eases panic attacks. Assists in attaining the heart's desire, promotes friendship, and is auspicious in midwifery and for nurturing babies. Lavender violet Smithsonite has a very gentle vibration. It clears negative energy and encourages joyful spiritual service and higher states of consciousness, giving guidance and protection. It is an excellent stone for meditation and soul retrieval, and facilitates going back into past lives to regain soul energy that did not make the transition away from a past life death. In this respect, it can heal past life death trauma and point the way to soul healing. Physically, it soothes neuralgia and inflammation. Lavender pink Smithsonite has a very loving vibration. It heals the heart and experiences of abandonment and abuse, rebuilding trust and security, assisting. Ouch. Sorry, I got getting a little itchy spot. It's the same thing as that pain that I had yesterday, but it's a little slower into the pain part. Ouch. Dang it. Heals the heart and experiences of abandonment, breathing, trust, and security, assisting in feeling loved and supported by the universe. It is helpful in convalescence and soothes pain. Lavender pink Smithsonite helps ameliorate drug and alcohol problems and the emotions that lie behind them. Yellow Smithsonite balances the solar plexus chakra and the mental body. It releases old hurts and outgrown emotional patterning and healing. This stone aids digestion and assimilation of nutrients and relieves skin problems. Sodalite. Diets. It'd be funny if they had that was like diet soda. All right. Blue. Mottled dark and light blue, white, often tumbled, all sizes, easily obtained. North America, France, Brazil, Greenland, Russia, Myanmar, Romania. Attributes. Sodalite unites logic with intuition and opens spiritual perception, bringing information from the higher mind down to the physical level. This stone stimulates the pineal gland and the third eye and deepens meditation. When in sodalite enhanced meditation, the mind can be used to understand the circumstances in which you find yourself. This stone instills a drive for truth and an urge toward idealism, making it possible to remain true to yourself and stand up for your beliefs. Sodalite clears electromagnetic pollution and can be placed on computers to block their emanations. It is helpful for people who are sensitive to sick building syndrome or to electromagnetic smog. This is a particularly useful stone for group work as it brings harmony and solidarity of purpose. It stimulates trust and companionship between members of the group, encouraging interdependence. An excellent stone for the mind, sodalite eliminates mental confusion and intellectual bondage. It encourages rational thought, objectivity, truth, and intuitive perception, together with the verbalization of feelings as it calms the mind. It allows new information to be received. Sodalite stimulates the release of old mental conditioning and rigid mindsets, creating space to put new insights in practice. Psychologically, this stone brings about emotional balance and calms panic attacks. It can transform a defensive or oversensitive personality, releasing the core fears, phobias, guilt, and control mechanisms that hold you back from being who you truly are. It enhances self-esteem, self-acceptance, and self-trust. Sodalite is one of the stones that brings shadow qualities up to the surface to be accepted without being judged. Healing. Sodalite balances the metabolism, overcomes calcium deficiencies, and cleanses the lymphatic system and organs, boosting the immune system. This stone combats radiation damage and insomnia. It treats the throat, vocal cords, and larynx, and is helpful for hoarseness and digestive disorders. It cools fevers, lowers blood pressure, and stimulates absorption of fluid in the body. Position: place is appropriate or wear for long periods of time. Spinal. I'm sorry. Made me think of the meme of Mike Tyson. He's like, my back's broken. Spinal. I could totally turn this into a meme. Oh, that would be funny. Okay, that could be my first short. It'll be this. I'll find a way to edit this into the spinal meme. Oh, that's funny. Colorless: white, red, blue, violet, black, green, yellow, orange, brown. Small crystalline with terminations or tumbled pebbles. Readily available. India, Canada, Sri Lanka, Myanmar. Attributes: spinal is a beautiful crystal connected with energy renewal, encouragement in difficult circumstances, and rejuvenation. It opens the chakras and facilitates movement of Kundalini energy up the spine. Different colors of spinal relate to the whole chakras spectrum. Psychologically, spinal enhances positive aspects of the personality. It aids in achieving and accepting success with humility. Position: may be laid out on the chakras or worn as appropriate. Specific colors: in addition to the generic attributes, specific colors of spinal have additional properties. Black spinal offers insights into material problems and gives you the stamina to continue. This color is protective and earth's energy to balance the rise of the Kundalini. Oops. Blue spinal stimulates communication and channeling. It calms sexual desire and opens and aligns the throat chakra. Brown spinal cleanses the aura and opens connections to the physical body. It opens the earth chakra and grounds you. Colorless spinal stimulates mysticism and higher communication, linking the chakras on the physical body with the crown chakra of the etheric body. It facilitates visions and enlightenment. Green spinal stimulates love, compassion, and kindness. It opens and aligns the heart chakra. Orange spinal stimulates creativity and intuition, balances emotions, and treats infertility. It opens and aligns the navel chakra. Red spinal stimulates physical vitality and strength. It arouses the Kundalini and opens and aligns the base chakra. Violet spinal stimulates spiritual development and astral travel. It opens and aligns the crown chakra. Yellow spinal stimulates the intellect and personal power. It opens and aligns the solar plexus chakra. Starlight. Oh, that's cool. Brown, yellow, brown, reddish brown. Resembles chiastolite. May recrystallize as a cruciform or exhibit a cross. Available from specialist shops, United States, Russia, Middle East. Attributes. Starlight is known as the fairy cross. It was believed to be formed from the tears the fairies shed when they heard the news of Christ's death. Additionally, this protective stone... hold on. Gosh, so long. Traditionally, this protective stone is a talisman for good luck. Starlight enhances and strengthens rituals and is used in white magic ceremonies. It is said to access the ancient wisdom of the Middle East. This stone connects the physical, etheric, and spiritual planes, promoting communication between them. Psychologically, starlight is exceptionally useful in relieving stress. It alleviates depression and addictions and negates a tendency to overwork and overcommit energy. Physically, starlight is an excellent stone for those wishing to stop smoking and to mitigate and heal its effects. It assists in understanding the hidden reasons behind the addiction to nicotine and provides a grounding energy for any people who have used nicotine to anchor them to the earth. Healing. Starlight treats cellular disorders and growths, increases assimilation of carbohydrates, and reduces depression. It was traditionally used for fever. Hold or place as appropriate. Stilbite. White, yellow, pink, orange, red, brown, small crystalline plates or pyramids as a cluster, easily obtained from specialist stores, United States. Attributes. Stilbite is a highly creative stone that opens the intuition and carries a loving and supportive vibration in any endeavor. It is very helpful in metaphysical working at all levels. It grounds spiritual energy and helps to manifest intuitive thought into action on the physical plane. Stilbite aids spiritual journeying, protecting, and maintaining physical contact while traveling. The stone gives guidance and direction throughout the journey, no matter where the destination may lie. Used at its highest vibration, it aids traveling into the upper spiritual realms and bringing back the conscious memories of one's experiences there. Stilbite crystal clusters can be used as a scrying tool. Healing. Stilbite treats brain disorders, strengthens ligaments, treats laryngitis and loss of taste. It can increase pigmentation in the skin. It was used traditionally to counteract poisoning, as it is a very potent detoxifier. Holder position is appropriate. Place on third eye to facilitate journeying or intuition. Sugilite. Purple, violet, pink, opaque, lightly banded, or rarely translucent, all sizes, often tumbled. Available from specialist stores. Japan, South Africa. Attributes. Sugilite is one of the major love stones, bringing the purple ray energy to Earth. It represents spiritual love and wisdom and opens all the chakras to the flow of that love, bringing them into alignment. Sugilite inspires spiritual awareness and promotes channeling ability. Sugilite teaches you how to live from your truth and reminds the soul of its reasons for incarnating. It accompanies moving into past lives or the between life state to retrieve the cause of disease. This stone finds answers to all the great questions of life, such as, why am I here? Where did I come from? Who am I? And what else do I need to understand? It is a useful accompaniment to spiritual quests of all kinds. This loving stone protects the soul from shocks, trauma, and disappointments, and relieves spiritual tension. It helps sensitive people and light workers to adapt to the earth vibration without becoming mired or despondent. Sugilite can help bring light and love into the darkest situations. Aiding forgiveness and eliminating hostility, Sugilite is a useful stone. I think I just used an H for that. For work with groups, as it resolves group difficulties and encourages loving communication. Psychologically, Sugilite is beneficial for misfits of any kind, people who do not feel the earth as their home, and those who suffer from paranoia and schizophrenia. It is excellent for autism, helping to ground the soul more into the present reality and overcomes learning difficulties. Sugilite promotes understanding of the effect of the mind on the body and its place in disease. Emotionally, Sugilite imparts the ability to face up to unpleasant matters. It alleviates sorrow, grief, and fear, and promotes self-forgiveness. Mentally, Sugilite encourages positive thoughts and reorganizes brain patterns that underlie learning difficulties such as dyslexia. It supports the overcoming of conflict without compromise. Physically, Sugilite benefits cancer survivors as it gently releases emotional turmoil and can alleviate despair. It draws off negative energy and lends loving support, channeling healing energy into the body, mind, and spirit. Healing. An exceptionally good pain reliever, the manganese in Sugilite clears headaches and discomfort at all levels. It treats epilepsy and motor disturbances and brings the nerves and brain into alignment. Light-colored Sugilite purifies lymph and blood. Position. As appropriate, especially over the heart and lymph glands, hold to the forehead for headaches. Place on third eye to alleviate despair. Sulfur. Yellow, powdery or smallish, translucent crystals on matrix. Obtainable from specialist shops. Italy, Greece, South America, volcanic regions. Attributes. Sulfur has a negative electrical charge and is extremely useful for absorbing negative energies, emanations, and emotions. Placed in the environment, it absorbs negativity of any kind and removes barriers to progress. Volcanically produced, this is an excellent stone for anything that erupts. Healings, violence, skin conditions, and fevers. It can also be useful for bringing latent psychic abilities to the surface. Psychologically, sulfur ameliorates willfulness and aids in identifying negative traits within the personality. It reaches the rebellious, stubborn, or obstreperous part of the personality that willfully disobeys instructions and tends automatically to do the opposite of whatever it's suggested, especially when this is for your own good. Sulfur softens this position and assists the recognition of the effect, opening the way to conscious change. Mentally, sulfur blocks repetitive and distracting thought patterns, inspiring the imagination. It aids reasoning and grounds thought processes in the practical here and now. Especially physically, sulfur is helpful in re-energizing after exhaustion or serious illness and can enhance creativity. Sulfur is toxic and should not be taken internally. The gem elixir is best made with the crystalline form by the indirect method and applied externally only. Healing. Sulfur is extremely useful for conditions that flare up, such as infections and fevers. Placed over the site of the swelling, it reduces fibrous and tissue growths. Placed in the bath water or as an essence, sulfur alleviates painful swellings and joint problems. It can be applied externally to heal skin conditions. Powdered sulfur can be used as a natural insecticide fumigant, but it is toxic to humans and a mask should be worn to avoid breathing the fumes. Ventilate the area thoroughly afterward. Position. Place or hold as appropriate. The crystalline form is better for this, as the powdery form is messy and best kept for bath water or environmental use. It is traditional that sulfur that has been placed over growths be buried afterward. If not, thoroughly cleanse before reusing. Burn powdered sulfur to fumigate, wear a mask. Make the elixir by the indirect method and use externally only. Need to get some garlic in me. That's probably what I should start doing. I should do garlic every day. Been meaning to do that for a while anyways. Do you like garlic and bread? Oh my gosh. If I just did that every morning, just threw some garlic in the oven, the toaster oven, and then brought that with me to the store so that way I can rub on the bread that I eat every morning. Oh, dude, that'd be so good. And that would get my garlic in. Might be able to do that with onion too. Ow. Dang it, it's still itchy. I used to get itchy like this when my phosphates were high, which I don't think could be the case, but I mean, it also could be. So we'll pop a couple of these as well. Okay. Sunstone. Yellow, orange, red, brown, clear, transparent, or opaque crystal with iridescent reflections. Often small, tumbled, easily obtained from specialist shops. Canada, United States, Norway, Greece, India. Attributes. Sunstone is a joyful, light-inspiring stone. It instills joie de vivre, the good nature, and heightens intuition. If life has lost its sweetness, Sunstone will restore it and help you to nurture yourself. Clearing all the chakras and bringing in light and energy, this stone allows the real self to shine through happily. Traditionally, it linked to benevolent gods and to luck and good fortune. This is an alchemical stone that brings about a profound connection to light and the regenerative power of the sun during meditation and in everyday life. Sunstone is extremely useful for removing hooks from other people. Let's pop one of these in as well. Here. Have to do a workout in a minute. Oops. All right. There's that. Cool. See, whether located in the chakras or the aura, these hooks can be at the mental or emotional level and may come from possessive parents, children, or lovers. They have the effect of draining your energy. Sunstone lovingly returns the contact to the other person and is extremely beneficial for tie cutting. Keep Sunstone with you at all times if you have difficulty saying no and continually make sacrifices for others. Removing codependency, it facilitates self-empowerment, independence, and vitality. If procrastination is holding you back, Sunstone will overcome it. Emotionally, Sunstone acts as an antidepressant and lifts dark moods. It is particularly effective for seasonal affective disorder. Lightening the darkness of winter, it detaches from feelings of being discriminated against, disadvantaged, and abandoned. Removing inhibitions and hang-ups, Sunstone reverses feelings of nature and increases self-worth and confidence. Encouraging optimism and enthusiasm, Sunstone switches to a positive take on events. Even the most incorrigible pessimist responds to Sunstone. Placed on the solar plexus, sunstone lifts out heavy or repressed emotions and transmutes them. Healing. Sunstone stimulates self-healing powers, regulates the autonomic nervous system, and harmonizes all the organs. It treats chronic sore throats and relieves stomach ulcers. Exceptionally good for seasonal affective disorder, sunstone lifts any depression. Sunstone can be gritted throughout the body and relieves cartilage problems, rheumatism, and general aches and pains. Position. Place, where, or hold is appropriate. Sunstone is particularly beneficial when used in the sun. Tektite. Black or dark brown, green, moldavite. Small, glassy, densely translucent. Because tektite is a meteorite, it is quite rare but available from specialist shops. Middle and Far East, Philippines, Polynesia, can occur worldwide. Attributes. Because of its extraterrestrial origin, tektite is believed to enhance communication with other worlds and to encourage spiritual growth through absorption and retention of higher knowledge. It forms a link between the creative energy and matter. Tektite helps you to release undesirable experiences, remembering lessons learned, and concentrating on those things that are conducive to spiritual growth. It takes you deep into the heart of matter, promoting insight into the true cause and necessary action. Placed on the chakras, tektite balances the energy flow and may reverse a chakra that is spinning the wrong way. Helpful for telepathy and clairvoyance. If tektite is placed on the third eye, it opens communication with other dimensions. This stone strengthens the biomagnetic sheath around the body. Traditionally, tektites have been worn as talismans for fertility on all levels. This stone balances male-female energies within the personality. Healing. Tektite reduces fevers, aids the capillaries and circulation. It prevents the transmission of diseases. Certain types of tektites have been used for psychic surgery. Position. Place and hold, or hold as appropriate. Thulite. Pink, rose, white, red, gray, granulated mass, often large, obtained from specialist stores, Norway. Attributes. A dramatic stone with a powerful link to the life force, stimulating healing and regeneration. Thulite is helpful wherever there is resistance to be overcome. It assists in bringing out the extrovert, promoting eloquence and showmanship. Mentally, it encourages curiosity and inventiveness in solving problems and explores the dualities of the human condition, combining love with logic. Emotionally, thulite encourages expression of passion and sexual feelings. It teaches that lust, sensuality, and sexuality are normal parts of life and encourages their constructive and positive expression. Healing. Thulite treats calcium deficiencies and gastric upsets. It enhances fertility and treats disease of the reproductive organs. A strengthening and regenerating stone, useful in cases of extreme weakness and nervous exhaustion. Position. Place on skin or pubic bone is appropriate. Tiger's eye. Brown, yellow, pink, blue, red, banded slightly, shiny, often small and tumbled, easily obtained. United States, Mexico, India, Australia, South Africa. Attributes. Tiger's eye combines the earth energy with the energies of the sun to create a high vibrational state that is nevertheless grounded, drawing the spiritual energies to earth. Placed on the third eye, it enhances psychic abilities in earthy people and balances the lower chakras, stimulating the rise of the Kundalini energy. Tiger's eye is a protective stone that was traditionally carried as a talisman against ill-wishing and curses, and shows the correct use of power and brings out integrity. It assists in accomplishing goals, recognizing inner resources, and promoting clarity of intention. Placed on the navel chakra, Tiger's eye is excellent for people who are spaced out or uncommitted. It grounds and facilitates manifestation of the will. Tiger's eye anchors change into the physical body. This stone is useful for recognizing both your needs and those of other people. It differentiates between wishful thinking about what you want and what you really need. Mentally, Tiger's eye integrates the hemispheres of the brain and enhances practical perception. It aids in collecting scattered information to make a coherent whole. It is helpful for resolving dilemmas and internal conflicts, especially those brought about by pride and willfulness. Tiger's eye is particularly useful for healing mental disease and personality disorders. Psychologically, tiger's eye heals issues of self-worth, self-criticism, and blocked creativity. It aids in recognizing one's talents and abilities and, conversely, faults that need to be overcome. It supports an addictive personality in making changes. Emotionally, tiger's eye balances yin-yang and energizes the emotional body. It alleviates depression and lifts moods. Healing. Tiger's eye treats the eyes and aids night visions, heals the throat and reproductive organs, and dissolves constrictions. It is helpful for repairing broken bones. Position. Wear on the right arm or as a pendant for short periods. Position on the body is appropriate in healing. Place on the navel chakra for spiritual grounding. Specific colors. In addition to the generic attributes, specific colors of tiger eye have specific properties. Blue tiger's eye is calming and releases stress. It aids the over-anxious, quick-tempered, and phobic. In healing, blue tiger's eye slows the metabolism, cools an overactive sex drive, and dissolves sexual frustrations. Gold tiger eye aids in paying attention to detail, warning against complacency. It assists in taking action from a place of reason rather than emotion. Gold tiger's eye is an excellent companion for tests and important meetings. Red tiger's eye is a stimulating stone that overcomes lethargy and provides motivation and healing and speeds up a slow metabolism and increases a low sex drive. Specific form. In addition to the generic properties, a type of tiger's eye has the following properties. Hawk's eye. Additional properties. A banded hawk's eye form of tiger's eye. Hawk's eye is an excellent stone for healing the earth's energy and for grounding energy. It stimulates and invigorates the physical body, soaring above the world. Hawk's eye aids vision and insight, and increases psychic abilities such as clairvoyance. Hawk's eye clears and energizes the base chakra. Placed in the wealth corner of a room, hawk's eye attracts abundance. Hawk's eye is particularly good for dissolving restrictive and negative thought patterns and ingrained behavior. It brings issues into perspective, ameliorates pessimism, and the desire to blame others for problems of your own making. This stone will also bring to the surface locked-in emotions and disease from the present or past lives. Placed on the third eye, hawk's eye aids in traveling back to the source of an emotional blockage, whatever that may be. Healing. Hawk's eye improves the circulatory system, bowels, and legs. It can bring to the surface the psychosomatic reasons behind a frozen shoulder or stiff neck. Position. Hold or place on appropriate spot. Topaz. Golden yellow, brown, blue, clear, red, pink, green. Transparent, pointed crystals, often small and faceted or large piece. Easily obtained from specialist stores. Red pink is rare. United States, Mexico, India, Australia, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Pakistan. Attributes. Topaz is a mellow, empathetic stone that directs energy to where it is needed most. It soothes, heals, stimulates, recharges, remotivates, and aligns the meridians of the body. Topaz promotes truth and forgiveness. It helps shed light on the path, highlights goals, and taps into inner resources. This crystal brings about a trust in the universe that enables you to be rather than to do. It cuts through doubt and uncertainty. Topaz's vibrant energy brings joy, generosity, abundance, and good health. It has traditionally been known as a stone of love and good fortune, bringing successful bringing successful attainment of goals. It is extremely supportive for affirmations and manifestation, and for visualization. It is said that the facets and ends of a topaz crystal have both positive and negative energies, through which a request to the universe can be focused and then manifested on the earth plane. Excellent for cleaning the aura and for inducing relaxation, topaz releases tension at any level and can speed up spiritual development where it has been laborious. Psychologically, topaz helps you to discover your own inner riches. It makes you feel confident and philanthropic, wanting to share your good fortune and spread sunshine all around. Negativity does not survive around joyful topaz. This stone promotes openness and honesty, self-realization, self-control, and the urge to develop inner wisdom. Mentally, topaz aids problem solving and is particularly useful for those engaged in the arts. It helps you to become aware of the influence you have and of the knowledge you have gained through hard work and life experiences. This stone has the capacity to see both the bigger picture and the minute detail, recognizing how they interrelate. Topaz assists in expressing ideas and confers astuteness. Ouch. Hold on one second. Alright, throw this guy on. Hold on a second. Shoot. Sorry for the pause. I'm just poking at something real quick. I should do sweatshirt on. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Actually, let me do this. Topaz's vibrant energy brings joy, generosity, abundance, and good health. It has traditionally been known as a stone of love and good fortune, bringing successful attainment of goals. It is extremely supportive for affirmations and manifestation for visualization. I've said that already. Let's see. Psychologically, Topaz helps you to discover your own inner riches. It makes you feel confident and philanthropic, wanting to share your good fortune and spread sunshine all around. Negativity does not survive around joyful Topaz. This stone promotes openness and honesty, self realization, self control, and the urge to develop inner wisdom. Mentally, Topaz aids problem solving and is particularly useful for those engaged in the arts. It helps you to become aware of the influence you have of the knowledge that you have gained through the hard work of life experiences. Topaz is an excellent emotional support, stabilizes the emotions, and makes you receptive to love from every source. Healing. Topaz can be used to manifest health, and it aids digestion and combats anorexia, restores the sense of taste, refortifies the nerves, and stimulates the metabolism. Saint Hildegard of Bingen recommended an elixir of topaz to correct dimness of vision. Position. Ring finger, solar plexus, and brow chakra. Position or place is appropriate for healing. Do this real quick. Sorry. Position or place is appropriate for healing. The elixir can be applied to your skin. Specific colors, in addition to the generic properties, certain colors have additional attributes. Blue topaz, placed on the throat chakra or the third eye, uh, aids those chakras and verbalization. It is an excellent color for meditation and attuning to the higher self, assisting in living according to your own aspirations and views. This color attunes to the angels of truth and wisdom. It assists in seeing the scripts you have been living by and to recognize where you have strayed from your own truth. Clear topaz aids in becoming aware of thoughts and deeds and the karmic effects that these have. It assists in purifying emotions and actions, activating cosmic awareness and healing. Clear topaz removes stagnant or stuck energy. Golden topaz or imperial topaz acts like a battery and recharges spiritually and physically, strengthening faith and optimism. It is an excellent stone for conscious attunement to the highest forces in the universe and can be used to store information received in this way. It reminds you of your divine origins. Imperial topaz assists in recognizing your own abilities, instills a drive toward a recognition, and attracts helpful people. This stone is beneficial for those seeking fame, as it bestows charisma and confidence with pride in your abilities while remaining generous and open-hearted. It assists in overcoming limitations and in setting great plans afoot. In healing, it regenerates cellular structures and strengthens the solar plexus and is beneficial for nervous exhaustion and sufficient combustion of nutrients. It treats the liver, the gallbladder, and the endocrine glands. Pink topaz is a stone of hope. It gently eases out old patterns of disease and dissolves resistance, opening the way to radiant health. This stone shows you the face of the divine. Combination stone. Rutilated topaz is rare but is extremely effective for visualization and manifestation. It is an excellent stone for scrying, bringing deep insights when properly programmed and attracting love and light into one's life. Tourmaline. Black, brown, green, pink, red, yellow, blue, watermelon, blue-green. Shiny, opaque, or translucent, long striated or hexagonal structure, all sizes. Easily obtained from specialist stores. Sri Lanka, Brazil, Africa, United States, Western Australia, Afghanistan, Italy. Attributes. Tourmaline cleanses, purifies, and transforms dense energy into a lighter vibration. It grounds spiritual energy, clears and balances all the chakras, and forms a protective shield around the body. Tourmaline is a shamanic stone that brings protection during rituals. It can be used for scrying and was traditionally used to point to the culprit or cause in times of trouble and indicate a good direction in which to move. Natural tourmaline wands are useful healing tools, and they clear aura, remove blockages, disperse negative energy, and point to solutions for specific problems. They are excellent for balancing and connecting the chakras. At a physical level, they rebalance the meridians. Tourmaline has a strong affinity with the Devic energies and is extremely beneficial for the garden and plants. It can act as a natural insecticide, keeping pests at bay, and buried in the soil encourages the growth and health of all crops. Psychologically, tourmaline aids in understanding oneself and others, taking you deep into yourself, promoting self-confidence and diminishing fear. It banishes any feeling of being a victim and attracts inspiration, compassion, tolerance, and prosperity. Tourmaline is a powerful mental healer, balancing the right-left hemispheres of the brain and transmuting negative thought patterns into positive ones. The stone brings the mental processes, the chakras, and the biomagnetic sheath into alignment. It is helpful in treating paranoia and for overcoming dyslexia, as it improves hand-to-eye coordination and the assimilation and translation of coded information. Emotionally, red, yellow, and brown tourmalines are beneficial for sexuality and the emotional dysfunction that can lie behind loss of libido. Physically, tourmaline releases tension, which makes it helpful in spinal adjustments. It balances male-female energy within the body. Healing. The striations along the side of the tourmaline enhance energy flow, making it an excellent stone for healing, energy enhancement, and removal of blockages. Each of the different colors of tourmaline has its own specific healing ability. Position. Place or wear is appropriate to moderate meridians or stimulate meridians. Place with the tip pointing in the same direction as the flow. Excellent for gem essences, which work quickly and efficiently. Specific colors and forms. In addition to the generic properties, colored tourmalines have specific additional properties. Black tourmaline, or schorl. Protects against cell phones, electromagnetic smog, radiation, psychic attacks, spells, and illusioning, and negative energies of all kinds. Connecting with the base chakra, it grounds energy and increases physical vitality, dispersing tension and stress. Clearing negative thoughts, Shorel promoted a laid-back attitude and objective neutrality with clear, rational thought processes. It encourages a positive attitude no matter what the circumstances and stimulates altruism and practical creativity. In healing, black tourmalines point out from the body to draw off negative energy. Black tourmaline defends against debilitating disease, strengthens the immune system, treats dyslexia and arthritis, provides pain relief, and realigns the spinal column. Wear around your neck or place between yourself and the source of electromagnetics. Blue tourmaline, indicolite, activates the throat and third eye chakra and stimulates the urge for spiritual freedom and clarity of self-expression. This color aids psychic awareness, promotes visions, and opens the way for service to others, encouraging fidelity, ethics, tolerance, and the love of truth. It carries the ray of peace and dissolves sadness and blocked feelings, bringing them up and gently to the surface to be healed and dissipated, and assists in developing an inner sense of responsibility. It is an excellent stone for healers as it prevents negativity from sticking. In healing, bright blue tourmaline is a useful diagnostic tool and helps in identifying underlying causes of disease. Blue tourmaline benefits the pulmonary and immune systems and the brain, corrects fluid imbalances, treats kidney and bladder, thymus and thyroid, and chronic sore throat. It is helpful for insomnia, night sweat, sinusitis, and bacterial infections. It is traditionally used on the throat, larynx, lungs, esophagus, and eyes. It soothes burns and prevents scarring. Dark blue tourmalines particularly helpful for the eyes and brain and can be made into an elixir. Blue tourmaline can be placed anywhere there is disease or congestion. It helps overcome speech impediments. Brown tourmaline, Dravid, is an excellent grounding stone, clearing and opening the earth chakra and the grounding cord, holding the physical body in incarnation. It clears the aura, aligns the etheric body. Hold on. It's an excellent grounding stone, clearing and opening the earth chakra and the grounding cord, holding the physical body in incarnation, clears the aura, aligns the etheric body, and protects it, encouraging community spirit and social commitment. Brown tourmaline makes one feel comfortable in a large group. This stone heals dysfunctional family relationships and strengthens empathy. Brown tourmaline is pragmatic and promotes creativity and healing. Brown tourmaline treats intestinal disorders and skin diseases. These. It stimulates regeneration in the whole body. Colorless tourmaline, acrolite, synthesizes all other colors and opens the crown chakra in healing. It aligns the meridians of the physical and etheric bodies. Green tourmaline, verdilite, is an excellent healer and helpful for visualization. It opens the heart chakra, promotes compassion, tenderness, patience, and a sense of belonging. This nurturing stone brings balance and joie de vivre, transforming negative to positive energy and dispelling fears. Green tourmaline promotes openness and patience. It rejuvenates and inspires creativity. With this stone, one is able to see all possible solutions and to select the most constructive. It magnetizes the wearer to prosperity and abundance. Green tourmaline overcomes problems with father figures. It facilitates the study of herbalism and enhances the application of remedies and has the power to heal plants. In healing, as with all green stones, this color aids sleep and quiets the mind. It fortifies the nervous system. and prepares for a vibrational shift. Green tourmaline treats eyes, heart, thymus, brain, and immune system, facilitates weight loss, and relieves CFS and exhaustion. It assists in realigning the spine and age-strained muscles. Green tourmaline is a useful detoxifier and heals constipation and diarrhea. It can cause claustrophobia and panic attacks. Green tourmaline is beneficial for hyperactive children. Multicolored gem tourmaline, elbaite, contains all colors, and as a result, it brings the mind, body, spirit, and soul into wholeness. It is an excellent stone for imagery and promoting dreams, inspiring creativity, and enhancing imagination. This stone provides a gateway into the inner self and the higher spiritual realms. In healing, multicolored tourmaline stimulates the immune system and the metabolism. Pink tourmaline is an aphrodisiac that attracts love in the material and spiritual world. Providing assurance that it is safe to love, it inspires trust in love and confirms that it is necessary to love yourself before you can hope to be loved by others. This stone assists in sharing physical pleasure. It disperses emotional pain and old destructive feelings through the heart chakra, which it cleanses and synthesizes love with spirituality, promoting peace and relaxation. Pink tourmaline connects you to wisdom and compassion and stimulates receptivity to healing energies. In healing, pink tourmaline balances a dysfunctional endocrine system and treats heart, lungs, and skin. Place on the heart. Purple violet tourmaline stimulates healing of the heart and produces loving conscience. It connects the base of the heart chakras, increasing devotion and loving aspiration. This stone stimulates creativity and intuition. It unblocks the third eye chakra, stimulates the pineal gland, and strips away illusions. This is a useful stone for past life healing, taking you to the heart of the problem and then dispersing it. In healing, purple tourmaline reduces depression and releases obsessional thoughts. It treats sensitivity to pollutants, Alzheimer's, epilepsy, and CFS. Red tourmaline, or rubellite, strengthens the ability to understand love, promotes tactfulness and flexibility, social ability, and extroversion. Balancing too much aggression or over passivity, it heals and energizes the sacral energy and increases creativity on all levels. This color offers stamina and endurance. In healing, red tourmaline gives vitality to the physical body and detoxifies. It heals the heart, it treats the digestive system, blood vessels, and reproductive system. It stimulates blood circulation in spleen and liver functions, and it repairs veins. It is useful for muscle spasms and chills. Watermelon tourmaline, pink and folded in green, is the super activator of the heart chakra, linking it to the higher self and fostering love, tenderness, and friendship. This stone instills patience and teaches tact and diplomacy. Alleviating depression and fear, it promotes inner security. Watermelon tourmaline assists in understanding situations and expressing intentions clearly. It treats emotional dysfunction and releases old pain. Watermelon tourmaline is beneficial for relationships and helps to find joy in situations. In healing, watermelon tourmaline dissolves any resistance to becoming whole once more. It encourages regeneration of the nerves, especially in paralysis or multiple sclerosis, and treats stress. Yellow tourmaline stimulates the solar plexus and enhances personal power. It opens up the spiritual pathway and benefits intellectual pursuits and business affairs. In healing, yellow tourmaline treats the stomach, liver, spleen, kidneys, and gallbladder. Combination stones. Black tourmaline with mica returns ill wishing to its source, so the perpetrator learns from it. This combination is particularly efficient at nullifying electromagnetic smog. Black tourmaline rod and quartz. Quartz containing chunky black tourmaline rods, as opposed to the strands in tourmalinized quartz, is excellent for neutralizing psychic or actual attack, strengthening the person on the receiving end and enhancing their well-being. It can be used to guard against terrorist attacks and to heal the effects of such an attack. This stone has the ability to go beyond dualities and integrate the shadow into the whole personality. Tourmaline with lepidolite on a matrix is excellent for giving up addictions of all kinds, for understanding the reasons behind addiction, and for accepting that denial has been present. It then helps you to live life without the spurious support of the addictive substance or behavior, replacing it with the love and protection of the universal energies and powerful self-healing potential. Turquoise. Turquoise, green or blue, Opaque, often veined, all sizes often polished. Easily obtained. United States, Egypt, Mexico, China, Iran, Peru, Poland, Russia, France, Tibet, Egypt, Afghanistan, Arabia. Attributes. Turquoise is a most efficient healer, providing solace for the spirit and well-being for the body. It is a protective stone and has been used for amulets since time immemorial. It is believed to change color to warn of danger of infidelity. Turquoise promotes spiritual attunement and enhances communication with the physical and spiritual worlds. Placed on the third eye, it enhances intuition and meditation. On the throat chakra, it releases old vows, inhibitions, and prohibitions, and allows the soul to express itself once more. It explores past lives and shows how the creation of your fate is ongoing and depends on what you do at each moment. Coffee time. Oh, yeah, that's delicious. Turquoise is a purification stone. It dispels negative energy and clears electromagnetic smog, providing protection against pollutants in the environment. It balances and aligns all the chakras with the subtle bodies and attunes the physical level to the spiritual level in traditional thought. Turquoise unites the earth and the sky, bringing together male and female energies. This stone is empathetic and balancing, a promoter of self-realization. It assists in creative problem solving and calms the nerves when speaking in public. Psychologically, turquoise is a strengthening stone. It dissolves a martyred attitude or self-sabotage. Mentally, turquoise instills inner calm while remaining alert and aids creative expression. Emotionally, turquoise stabilizes mood swings and brings inner calm. It stimulates romantic love. Physically, turquoise is an excellent stone for exhaustion, depression, or panic attacks. One of its protective functions is against outside influences or pollutants in the atmosphere. Healing. Turquoise strengthens the meridians of the body and the subtle energy fields. It enhances the physical and psychic immune systems and regenerates tissue, supports the assimilation of nutrients, alleviates pollution and viral infections, and heals the whole body, especially the eyes, including cataracts. It reduces excess acidity and benefits gout, rheumatism, and the stomach. This stone is anti-inflammatory and detoxifying and alleviates cramps and pain. Position: anywhere but especially on the throat, third eye, and solar plexus. It makes an excellent elixir. Specific type: in addition to the generic properties, the following type has additional attributes. Tibetan turquoise is green and carries a slightly different vibration from the more vivid blue. It is especially useful for healing throat chakra blockages and suppressed self-expression back down the ancestral line till the source is cleared. Ulexite: transparent, clear, silky, squarish crystal, sometimes lightly striated, magnifies. Easily obtained, United States. Attributes: Ulexite is best known for its ability to magnify anything placed under it. It is an extremely clear stone and brings things into focus on the inner and spiritual levels, lending much needed objectivity and clarity. It is excellent for understanding the meaning of dreams and visions. It shows the path one should take at a spiritual level and takes you deep into the self. As a more pragmatic level, the Ulexite takes you to the core of the problem, pointing the way to resolution and activating solutions. Ulexite is a stone of revelation in the physical world. It gives you the ability to see into another's heart, knowing what they are thinking and feeling, so that decision can be based on a complete knowing. Ulexite's soft energy is beneficial for meditation and relaxation. Placed on the third eye, it enhances visualization and dispels negative mental energy. Balancing the yin-yang energies, it aligns the subtle bodies. Mentally, Ulexite enhances the imagination and stimulates creativity, especially in business. If you are getting things out of proportion, Ulexite helps you to see them clearly. Healing. Ulexite is used to bring clarity to the eyes. It is excellent as a skin elixir for smoothing wrinkles, but should not be left in water for too long, as it has a tendency to dissolve. Position: where or place as appropriate, especially on the eyes and third eye. Ulexite makes an excellent meditation stone if you gaze into its depths. Unakite. Green-pink, mottled, often small, tumbled stone, easily obtained, United States, South Africa. Attributes: Unakite is a stone of vision. It balances emotions with spirituality. Placed on the third eye, it opens it and promotes visualization and psychic vision. This stone also provides grounding when it is needed and can be useful after meditation or psychic work. Unakite can be used as a casting crystal for scrying, signifying where compromise and integration are needed. The best way to use it is with 10 or 12 other suitable stones. See pages. The tumbled stones should be kept together in a bag. One stone is then selected to answer a question, or a handful are cast onto a scrying wheel. Placed in the environment, either a large piece or as several tumbled stones in a bowl, Unakite brings a calm, gentle energy and can negate the effects of electromagnetic pollution from television sets if placed on top or close by. Unakite facilitates rebirthing, bringing to light and integrating insights from the past about the cause of blockages and gently releasing conditions that inhibit spiritual and psychological growth. It is also helpful in past life healing for going back to the source of a problem and reframing it. Unakite can be held or placed on the third eye for this purpose. Whether disease arises in the far... Hold on. Yeah. Ouchie. Okay. Unakite facilitates rebirthing, bringing to light and integrating insights from the past about the cause of blockages and gently releasing conditions that inhibit spiritual and psychological growth. It is also helpful in past life healing for going back to the source of a problem and reframing it. Unakite can be held or placed on the third eye for this purpose. Whether disease arises in the far or near past, Unakite reaches the root cause of it at whatever level it occurs, bringing it to the surface so that it can be transformed. Healing. Unakite is supportive in convalescence and recovery from a major illness. It treats the reproductive system, stimulates weight gain where required, and aids healthy pregnancy and the growth of skin tissue and hair. Places appropriate or applies an elixir. Vanadinite. Orange, brown, yellow, brown, red, orange, yellow. Very small, bright, transparent crystals on a matrix, obtainable from specialist stores, United States. Attributes. Vanadinite is an excellent stone for people who have problems accepting their physicality. It has a strong connection with the earth chakra in the earth body beneath the feet, grounding the soul into the physical body and assisting it being comfortable in the earth environment. Vanadinite guards against squandering energy and teaches you how to conserve energy at the physical level. Vanadinite is an aid to meditation, shutting off mind chatter. It can facilitate a state of no mind or be used to direct awareness, consciously for psychic vision or journeying. It has the power to open an internal channel within the body to receive an inflooding of universal energy. This energy aligns the chakras and brings the higher self into the physical body, facilitating a deep inner peace. Mentally, Vanadinite fills the gap between thought and intellect. It assists in defining and pursuing goals and shuts off mind chatter, allowing insight and rational thought to combine in an inner voice of guidance. This stone has a useful property of curbing overspending. Place in the wealth corner of the house or put a small piece in your purse to retain your money. Vanadinite is poisonous and elixirs should be prepared by the indirect method. Healing. Vanadinite is useful for breathing difficulties such as asthma and congested lungs. It facilitates the practice of circular breathing. Vanadinite treats chronic exhaustion and bladder problems. If used as an elixir, only one made by the indirect method can be taken internally. Position. Place as appropriate or rub the elixir externally over the chest area. If using to aid acceptance of physicality, the indirect method elixir should be taken for several weeks. Varicite. Green, gray, white, opaque, sometimes veins, may appear as large mass or small incrustations on a matrix, obtainable from specialist stores, United States, Germany, Austria, Czech Republic, and Bolivia. Attributes. Veriskite is a stone of encouragement, bringing hope and courage. It is extremely useful for illness and invalids. It supports and encourages an invalid to continue. Pause that. Despite the illness, and helps caregivers to deal with the disease. An illness can create. Oh, sorry. Opening the heart chakra, it brings unconditional love into the situation. Veriskite is extremely helpful for past life exploration. It facilitates visual images of the experience while going deeply into the feelings and experiences of appropriate lives. It stimulates insights into the cause of disease or patterns that may have carried over and aids reframing situations to bring about healing. Psychologically, Veriskite facilitates moving out of deep despair and into a position of hope and trust in the universe. This stone does away with pretense, enabling you to show yourself to the world exactly as you are. It calms nervousness and brings a peaceful heart. Veriskite supports sobriety and yet has a lively energy that prevents you from becoming too serious. Placed under the pillow at night, it brings peaceful sleep and an untroubled mind. Mentally, Veriskite aids clear thinking and increases perception. It helps in self-expression and the communication of ideas. Physically, Veriskite is an energizer that helps to restore depleted energy reserves. Healing. Veriskite heals the nervous system, treats abdominal distension, and constricted blood flow, and regenerates elasticity of veins and skin. It neutralizes overacidity and aids gout, gastritis, ulcers, rheumatism, and allied conditions. Helpful for male impotence. It also relieves cramps. Position. Place is appropriate and used for long periods of time. Position over third eye for past life recall, whereas a pendant or hold in left hand. Wolfenite. Yellow, golden, orange, gray, green, gray, yellow, gray, brown, white, colorless. Small crystals or blades on a matrix, or large, transparent, squarish crystal. Available from specialist stores, United States, Mexico. Attributes. Wolfenite is an extremely useful stone as it assists in accepting the less positive aspects of life and prevents despondency or inertia setting in when you're faced with negative situations or feelings. It is particularly useful for those people who have become unbalanced by focusing only on the positive, repressing negative traits and experiences so that they become sugary sweet and so nice that they are inauthentic and ungrounded. Wolfenite helps them to accept and integrate the shadow energies and to move beyond the duality of positive and negative, accepting them as a complementary and balancing forces. At a spiritual level, Wolfenite facilitates moving easily and quickly from the physical level to the psychic, intuitive, or spiritual levels. It is said to access the past, present, and future, and to aid communication with those states. It facilitates contact and communication with the spiritual world, opening a channel to bring spiritual vibrations down to earth. If you have made an agreement with another soul that you will meet in the present life, Wolfenite facilitates recognition of that soul and attunement to the reasons why you are arranged to meet. It bonds the souls together, while the purpose or lesson is carried out and then releases when appropriate. Wolfenite is a stone that can be used for white magic, supporting and enhancing ritual working and journeying, and regaining magical knowledge that one had in other lives. This knowledge can then be put into practice in the present. Such knowledge may come from the temples of ancient Egypt or Greece, or from the more recent past. If someone has suffered at the hands of the Christian Church for beliefs connected with magic, then Wolfenite helps to heal the experience, making it feel safe to practice once again. Wolfenite has the power to rejuvenate and preserve energy, but has no specific healing attributes. Position. Hold or place as appropriate. A piece of Wolfenite can be programmed to bring you into contact with soul links and then placed in the relationship corner of the house. Zeolite. Colorless white, blue, peach, varied all sizes, often as a cluster, available from specialist stores, Britain, Australia, India, Brazil, Czech Republic, Italy, United States. Zeolite is the generic name for a group of crystals that are often found together on a matrix. They include apatholite, aconite, pectolite, prehnite, and stilbite. The combination stone is very beautiful and can be used as a decorative feature to enhance the environment. Zeolite absorbs toxins and odors. Buried in the ground or placed near crops, zeolite benefits agriculture and gardening. Zeolite is a Reiki stone that aids attunement to the energies and enhances the response to the healing. Healing. Zeolite can be used to treat goiters, to dispel bloating, and to release toxins from the physical body. It has a supportive effect in overcoming addictions, especially to alcohol, and can be made into an elixir for this purpose. However, cider vinegar should be used as the preservative rather than brandy or vodka. Position. Place as appropriate or used as an elixir. Zincite. Red, orange, yellow, green, colorless, grainy mass, although some striking transparent crystals are available from Poland that formed from part of the smelting process at a mine. Hold on one sec. Sorry, that's painful. Ouch. Okay. Time to stop messing with that. I'm gonna have to take a cold shower, I think, after this, because it's starting to bother me. Zincite is a powerful stone that synthesizes physical energy and personal power with creativity. This fiery stone can aid the manifestation process and re-energize depleted energy systems. It removes energy blocks from the body and allows the life force to flow unhindered. The stone attracts abundance at a physical and spiritual level, and zincite can be used to anchor the light body securely into the physical realm. Zincite resonates with the lower chakras, re-energizing the whole body and stimulating creativity and fertility. It assists with the rise of the Kundalini energy and enhances gut instincts and intuition. Zincite instills confidence and the ability to find your own strength. Psychologically, zincite heals shock and trauma and instills the courage to deal with traumatic situations. It ameliorates depression and releases painful memories so that these can be laid to rest. If you suffer from lethargy or procrastination, zincite has the power to push you forward into manifesting your full potential. It helps you to embrace necessary change. Zincite is useful for phobias. It assists in getting to the root cause and gently releasing it, and then reprograms the mind into a more positive mode. It can also release hypnotic commands and mental imprints. If you are a woman struggling with menopausal symptoms or the empty nest syndrome, zincite gently alleviates the symptoms and helps you to come to terms with the change in life. Zincite promotes group activities, drawing together like-minded people and bringing them into a whole. It is also beneficial for physical relationships. If purification is required, zincite can stimulate a healing crisis that provides catharsis and then re-energizes the system. Healing. Zincite improves the skin and the hair. It is beneficial for the prostate gland and for the menopausal symptoms and boosts the immune system and energy meridians of the body. It treats CFS, AIDS, and autoimmune diseases, alleviates candida, mucus conditions, and bronchitis, and helps to prevent epilepsy. Zincite stimulates the organs of elimination and assimilation and has been used to treat problems of infertility. Place or hold is appropriate. Zoisite. Colorless white, yellow, brown, blue, green, red, pink, thulite, and lavender blue. Solid mass, pleochroic, all sizes. Obtained from specialist shops, often with ruby. Austria, Tanzania, India, Madagascar, Russia, Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Kenya. Attributes. Zoisite transmutes negative energies into positive ones and connects the spiritual realms. Psychologically, zoisite assists in manifesting your own self rather than being influenced by others or trying to conform to the norm. It aids in realizing your own ideas and transforms destructive urges into constructive ones. This stone dispels lethargy and brings to the surface repressed feelings and emotions so that they can be expressed. Mentally, Zoisite is a creative stone, bringing the mind back to its objectives after an interruption. Physically, zoisite encourages recovery from severe illness or stress. It's healing. Zoisite is a detoxifier, neutralizing overacidification and reducing inflammation. It strengthens the immune system and regenerates cells and treats the heart, spleen, pancreas, and lungs. This stone stimulates fertility and heals diseases of the ovary and testicles. When combined with ruby, it increases potency. Position. Wear or place on the body in contact with the skin as appropriate. Wear for long periods of time, as it is a slow-acting stone. Additional color. In addition to the generic properties, the following color has additional properties. Tanzanite. Lavender brown blue zoisite is a heat-amended stone with a high vibration, facilitating altered states and profoundly deep meditative state. It changes color when viewed from different directions. This shifting color facilitates raising consciousness. It leads to angelic realms, spirit guides, and the ascended masters. Tanzanite downloads information from the Akashic record and facilitates inner and outer journeying. It activates a chakra link from the base of the higher crown chakras, bringing the higher mind into contact with the physical realm. Stimulating the throat chakra, it facilitates communication of insight received from the higher levels and healing. Tanzanite works on the head, throat, and chest. It makes an excellent gem essence and combines with stones such as aquamarine and moldavite. I added to iolite and danbarite and applied during past life healing. Tanzanite dissolves old patterns of karmic disease and creates the space for new patterns to be integrated. That's it. Cool. That's all the crystals from this book. Stop.